Hello, it is Tuesday, August 26th, 2025. I'm Chris Bremo, and welcome back to the New York Times Crossword Daily Solve. It's a Tuesday crossword today, which means a reasonably approachable themed crossword, but I'm going to attempt to solve it in an unusual way that will make it considerably less approachable, I suspect. I think this week is time for down clue solving, so I'll attempt to solve this puzzle using only the down clues. We'll see how far that gets me. And today's very vertical edition of the Daily Solve has been brought to us by Charles Labus, Alex, and, as always, the indomitable Showmaster and the indefinable Charlie Badgett. Thank you so much to the four of them, benefactors of the Daily Solve Patreon campaign, for their generous support. They, of course, sustain this channel. They keep it going day by day, and for that, I'm very grateful. Thank you so much to the four of them. Thanks to everybody who supports the channel via Patreon. If you'd like to do the same, you can head to patreon.com/dailysolve or click the description field link. You'll find bonus videos there, including this month's patron Q&A video, which was posted yesterday. So enjoy that if you're a patron. And there's also the official mug for benefactors like those I mentioned. Thanks again to everybody who supports the channel at any level. All right, let's get on to today's crossword. This is a Tuesday puzzle, Tuesday-themed crossword by Kevin Curry, who's constructed around half a dozen puzzles for the New York Times. I will be attempting to solve it using only down clues. We'll see how that goes. Sometimes it goes better than others. Last week wasn't so great, as I recall. It was edited, as always, by Will Shortz. Let's start solving. Immediately switch to the downs. Didn't tell as a secret, kept a secret. Light beige, a crew maybe? That looks good in terms of potential words and crosses. Let's try that. Blooper. I kind of want one across to be key, but it doesn't really look like it works. Blooper. It's a mistake. I don't know. Combats in the Titanomachy. Do I know what this is? I don't think I recognize that word. Teacher's pest. A class clown of some sort. Teacher's pest. I don't know, a brat? I can't think what this is. Former NPR host Hansen, I have no idea. In line with, this doesn't seem like it's going to go very well. Something's in line with something else. It's along those lines, in line with those lines. Maybe. I'm not sure. It seems possible, but I'm not convinced. Beginning of consciousness. Omni-consciousness or something like that. Subconsciousness. What would this be? Beginning of consciousness. I assume this is going to be a prefix to the word consciousness, but I can't think what it is. Group of elite colleges. The Ivies, the Ivy Leagues, there's something. Mother's daughter's daughter, perhaps. Your mother's daughter's daughter, a niece. There we go. It took me a moment, sorry. Largest human muscle informally. Is that the femur? Is that informal? Doesn't seem like it. Doesn't look very good in the crosses to me. What's the muscle? Sorry, I was thinking of bone. Largest human muscle informally. What is the largest human muscle? Oof. That I don't really know. Would it be one on the? Would it be one connected to the femur? Because it's the large bone would have a large muscle attached to it. I'm not sure. Little fastener. A nut? Little fastener. Comic actor Jacques Tati. Oh, that's funny. I assume that's who this is. I just recommended a Jacques Tati film on the crossword yesterday, Playtime. I think that was yesterday. Sailors. Seamen? It might be something else. Gonna put it in and try it out. A and W specialties. A and W, I think it's a sort of chain of convenience stores, but they also sell drinks and things, and they also have a brand of root beer, don't they? I don't know, probably ends with an S. Well, I'll leave it for now. Broadcasts, airs. Use a new broadcast program, you air it. Where the Sidewalk Ends. I think that's the name of the Shel Silverstein collection. But it's obviously not what it means here. Where the sidewalk ends. The curb? Spelled this way in US English. First year legal student, informally. I think this is a 1L, is what they're called. Donate. Give. Is it that simple? Crosses look reasonable. Like a good sharpshooter's hand. Steady. Oh, 24 across looks like cog-sci, cognitive science, maybe? A la 31 across looks like it could be unitary or something. Oh, a la carte. There we go. Like at a restaurant, if you order items individually rather than as part of a set menu. Okay, these crosses look good. So 31 across does look like, oh, I was going to say unitary, but it could be unitard as well, the garment. And then 37 across looks like reverse, probably. So what's the anti-traffic? Yes, the anti-trafficking organization is probably the DEA, the Drug Enforcement Agency. So that is unitard. Good. I've got at least one chunk of the grid finished off. That's good. Blank Hall, the Wind in the Willows residence. Toad Hall. Yeah, Toad of Toad Hall. Okay, cry to a captor. Let me go, release me. Yeah, could be, maybe. Idyllic spot, an Eden, maybe? Ultimatum word, or else, perhaps? Tea tree, maybe, 33 across? Oh, 38 across doesn't look good, though. Ending with a DL. Oh, no, maybe it's on the DL. Maybe that is actually right. That could work. So what was this? Renewable gasoline additive. Ethanol? Is that a renewable gasoline additive, maybe? Sounds like it could be. A&W specialty. So probably ends with an S, and that works with 42 across, which is a word, sales. So what are the A&W specialties? I don't know. Unfortunately, this is not giving me very much help in the upper segment of the grid, which is where I was having all the difficulty. That's a real shame. Oh, floats, root beer floats? There we go. That's what it is. Okay, that's something at least. Let's just keep going for now. Blank in the hole, ace in the hole. Not what's being referenced here, but that is, and speaking of films to recommend, that is a great, great film by the great Billy Wilder, who also wrote and directed possibly my favorite film, The Apartment. Marilyn Monroe or Britney Spears? I don't know. I mean, iconic performers are obviously very different kinds of performers because Marilyn Monroe is an actor and Britney Spears a singer. Although I guess they each did a bit of the other thing. But what would they be? I don't know. Cutlass, e.g., what, a ship? Or maybe, is this a cutlass? Is that a car? What is it? Was it a Buick? What was a cutlass? I'm not sure. I think it might have been a Buick. I'm not sure about that, though. Italian scooter brand. Oh, Vespa? Is that right? I think that's right. Darlings. Deers? Maybe 48 across is V-Day for Valentine's Day, perhaps? Spot for cats and rats. I don't know. My gut says I'd bet, maybe, or I'd say, something like that. Today in Tijuana. Is that aura? What is today? How do I still know? I need to learn some Spanish. Excuse me. I don't know. Okay. What you'd expect when you're expecting. What you would expect when you're expecting. Question mark. So it's not just a baby. What you'd expect when you're expecting. I don't know. Is it something completely different? Like, a punny thing like RSVP or something, as in you're expecting someone to come to your party. I don't know. Let's keep looking. Shot that made its NBA debut in 1979, slangily. I don't know. I have no idea. Big blank college conference. Big 10, big... it could be something like Big East or Big West. I think I've heard that before. Do either of those work? I don't know, maybe. Big East looks better than West. Maybe. I'm going to put it there for now. It might not be right. Common sushi fish. Tuna? Yeah, that looks pretty good. We've got O, the French word for water, MSN, Microsoft Network, ETA, estimated time of arrival. So, all right. I don't know if I don't feel as though I'm going to be able to complete this puzzle, but made some progress today in Tijuana. Is it Hoy? I think that might be right. And that actually looks okay. This could be Woe, maybe, and then something like Tool Set, perhaps. Does that give me anything here? Shot that made its NBA debut in 1979, slangily. Is it Tree or Tray for three-pointer? Could that possibly have been that recent? I don't know. Obviously, I don't know anything about the history of basketball, clearly. I'm going to just try this because I don't have anything else to go on. Cutlass, e.g. What is this? Oh, sword. Oh, it's just the cutlass. It's a sword. It's not referring to a brand or anything. Okay, so 45 across is CDs. That's fine. So I have no idea what 60 across is going to be, obviously. Make a typo, say, to This could be some kind of fairy, maybe? My gut says berry. My gut says I'd bet, maybe? Marilyn Monroe or Britney Spears? What would this be? I don't know. I don't know. Okay, do I think this is tree or tray? I don't know the term. I think it's one of those. A Y looks okay because it could... Just, it looks fine. It looks better to me with 66 across. But I just have no idea what that long answer is going to be. Spot for cats and rats. What is that? It's not an attic, is it? That doesn't seem to make any sense to me. 55 across could be something like eek or EEG. Does that help? Spots for cats and rats. I'm sure this will be clever and obvious once it's in, but I just can't see it. Okay, let's try the top again. Let's see if I can just come to any better conclusions. What might 20 across be? Oh, I don't know. I want this to be an L or an R or something? This could be a T, maybe? Largest human muscle informally. What would that be? What would be the largest muscle? Quads or delts? I mean, it's singular here, is the thing. Everything I'm thinking of is 4 letters. I kind of want this to end with flect. Like, I almost want it to be genuflect or something, but obviously that doesn't work with those. Largest human muscle informally in 5 letters. Could it be delt, quad, lat, what else? Glute. Glute is 5 letters. Could that be the largest human muscle? Maybe. I don't really know, to be honest, but that does put a T in the place I want it to be. Okay, 15 across could be evil, maybe. 18 across could be Dieu, like mon Dieu, my God. Or Lou, as in Lou, in your place, in your stead. Beginning of consciousness. Oh, semi-consciousness? No. M doesn't look very good there, does it? Beginning of consciousness. Why can I not think what this is? Semi-conscious, subconscious. I don't know. I can't think what it is. Okay. Maybe it ends with an L, though. Beginning of consciousness. Maybe an R? I'm just trying to think what words could fit here. I don't know. I don't know what that is. What about 22 across? Axial. Doesn't fit, obviously. Ambial? Astial? Almost feels like Tati is wrong. Maybe it is wrong. It's got to be right. Okay, let's go over here. Blooper. A goof, maybe? A keg would work. That's possible. 12 across could be eco something. 19 across could be tufts, maybe? Little faceter. Maybe it is a nut. Yeah, combatants ends with an S. That's okay. Combatants in the Titanomachy. Gods? What is this? I mean, oh, proud papas, maybe? That's a kind of phrase. Econo something. Teacher's pest. Former NPR host Hansen. I really don't think I know that. In line with, as per the rules and regulations, in line with them. That's good. What is 22 across? Atrial, as in of an atrium? Problem is, I just don't know this name, so I don't want to sort of bias it. Teacher's pest. 4 across could be gala or something. Teacher's pest. I don't know. 18 across, I think, pretty much needs to be liu or de, liu or dieu. So does either one of these, beginning of consciousness? I don't know why I can't see what this is. Oh, 20 across could be, right, it doesn't need to be an L. I mean, I know it doesn't need to be an L or an R. It could be something effect. Pete effect. I don't know. Self-consciousness, though. It is in lieu of, your participation or something like that. Okay, so I must have something wrong. The problem is I really like these answers, though. Well, let's look at the keyboard and just see. Meat effect. Beat. What is this? I don't really see anything that feels obviously correct with that. That's very frustrating. Let's see. I'm almost at 20 minutes, which is usually about, it's kind of when I like to wrap these up. Oh, I don't know. Former NPR host Hansen. Is there any way I happen to know this? Hansen is probably a surname. So this is probably a given name. Does that help me? I don't know. Iconoclast. That's not even how it would be spelled. That would be an I at the beginning. Okay, gala, maybe. Teacher's pest. Teacher's pest. An asp? That doesn't make any sense. Gala. Hanson. I think I'm going to have to move on from this, unfortunately. I don't know. Let's see if I can just make any progress towards the end. Marilyn Monroe or Britney Spears? I don't know. This could be Vi or Pi or Dia. Okay, that can be anything. Never mind. Some kind of idol or something, or I don't know. Spot for cats and rats. This is a funny one. Don't know what's going on with that, obviously. Spot for cats and rats. What you'd expect when you're expecting. What would I feel like what you would expect is different than saying what you do expect. But I can sort of feel the difference in implication, but I can't concretize it into something. Shot that yeah, I think this is tree or tray, as I say. Ashtray, no. I was just looking at 66 across. What is this? Let's try just putting that there, see if it looks like anything to me. A certain parent. Oh, I didn't look at this. Mom, dad, pop. I don't know. What about this berry? If it even is berry. 64 across could be pre something, maybe? Pre-prepared, if that's too long. I don't know. Is salmonberry a thing? Is that something? Am I making that up? I think that's something. Marilyn Monroe, Britney Spears. I don't know. Certain parent would be a mom. Pre-ordered. Oh, that could be 64 across. Marilyn Monroe, Britney Spears. This could be completely all wrong. What you'd expect when you're expecting. Spot for alley cat or alley rat. Asymmetry is 66 across. Oh, this is an asymmetric grid. I didn't even notice that. That's funny. Well, yeah, look at that. Asymmetry. I wonder if that's related to the theme, which I've not yet seen any evidence of. So what's Marilyn Monroe, Britney Spears then? What? I have no idea what this word is. What you'd expect when you're expecting a norm. It's normal. You'd expect it. Right. Oh, this is so close to at least getting this part of the grid filled. I'm just looking at things 56 across could be. Nod, Marilyn Monroe, or Britney Spears. This doesn't look like anything. I'm not sure these other answers are right, obviously, but they feel very plausible. What is this, though? Asymmetry, that's got to be right. Pre-ordered. Maybe nod is wrong. Ned. What on earth is going on with that? Marilyn Monroe. Oh, blonde. Oh, okay. That's a completely normal word. Sorry. Okay, but that's good. Look, I've got most of the grid. So can I just finish off Bits of this, atrial, former NPR host Hansen. Teacher's pest. So what would a teacher's pest be? I mean, I assume this means, a troublesome student, like a class clown, a troublemaker, um, a what? Teacher's pest. Former NPR host Hansen. Oh, 12 across could be economist. Why didn't I think of that? That's pretty straightforward. An imp, a troublesome child. So 4 across could be. Oop, one sec, knock on the door. Okay, sorry about that. I had a knock on the door. All fine now. Right, former NPR host Hansen. I have no idea about this. I mean, 4 across could be Giza, like the pyramids at Giza. It could be Gila, like what is that? A Gila monster? Is that how you pronounce that? The big lizard? It could be Gita, like the Bhagavad Gita? Okay. Gina, is it maybe? Like a name? Can you spell that way? The problem, none of these feel like, none of these are in the downs end up making me feel like this is an obvious thing. What is this one? Something effect. Bet effect? Pet effect? Set effect, maybe? Net effect? That's maybe something. You could say sort of the net effect of this is, like the overall effect after taking kind of plus and minus into account. Maybe that's right. Net effect. Giant? Oh, Giga? 4 across could be Giga? Giant? Giant Hansen? Hansen Giant? That's an odd name. Is there any way that's right? No, it's not. Okay. This is probably the mistake. I think I need to give up on this last letter. Sorry. Oh, it is a Gila monster. Only venomous lizard native to the U.S. Oh, I think I might have something else wrong then. Is that? Yeah, that's wrong still. Okay, let's use this as an opportunity to look at the acrosses, and see if we can figure out the puzzle, and then we'll get the theme as well. Something tapped at a bar is a keg. Gila monster, only venomous lizard native to the U.S. Go caroling, say, would be to sing. British Weekly on Business, Politics, and Culture, the magazine The Economist. Devils center appropriately. It's the word evil. It's the center of the word devils. One's taking baby pictures in the delivery room, maybe are proud papas. Stead is Liu. There we go. University just north of Harvard, Tufts. Overall impact is, net effect, that was what that is. Like drone photography is, aerial. Aerial, not atrial. I didn't think of the word aerial. So NPR, Leanne Hansen maybe then? Oh, that was it. Oh, look at this. Something's in the grid. Oh, big A. Oh, funny. Oh, so what is this? All of the A's in the grid are disposed such that they paint a big A. Oh, that's funny. Oh, and then triple A. I didn't even notice this clue. Okay, well, let's keep going. So, look here. C. Study of the mind for short. Cog-sci, cognitive science. Tavern owner who's often prank called by Bart Simpson, Mo of Moe's Tavern. Attire for a contemporary dancer is a unitard. Source of a certain essential oil, tea tree oil, you hear about that all the time. R as in a Rolls Royce reverse. Oh, as in reverse gear in a car, a Rolls Royce automobile. Hush hush is on the DL. What the shepherd heard, perhaps, would be a bleat from the sheep. Highest level of minor league baseball is AAA. They spike during the holidays, are sales. Apt name for a socialite, Deb, as in a debutante. Some pre-streaming music purchases are CDs. Oh, I see. Before the streaming era would be CDs. Goose of Hawaii is the Nene. Global movement to end violence against women. It's V-Day. Oh, okay, so it's not Valentine's Day. That's unbelievable. A lie. Oh, that's unbelievable. Whoa. That's what I thought I'd... Oh, right, I see. This one's in quotation marks because it's something you would exclaim, whoa, whereas this is describing something unbelievable, a lie. Fish that can burrow into the seabed would be an eel. Subtle acknowledgement is a nod. Carpenter or plumber's kit is a tool set. Fruit traditionally eaten with the fish it's named for, salmonberry. Oh, right. I don't think I knew that. Okay. Here we have toilet water. So we're spelling, this is the French toilet here, and then therefore O is the French for water. Like goods bought before they hit the shelves, they're pre-ordered. Oh, sort of like a CD, I guess. Oh, no, that's in pre-streaming, not pre-ordered, yeah. Alternative to AOL would be MSN, so these are kind of old school internet providers or whatever. Unusual feature of this puzzle, or when parsed as two words, another unusual feature of this puzzle. Oh, funny, asymmetry. So the puzzle it's an asymmetric puzzle, which is an unusual feature of this puzzle because usually the New York Times crossword grid is symmetrical. This is all over the place. It's absolutely, completely asymmetrical. I can't believe I didn't observe that right at the beginning. But also, it features asymmetry. It features symmetry of its letter A's throughout the whole grid. It's a funny, subtle, but very clean theme. It's nicely done. When a plane is due in brief, would be the estimated time of arrival, the ETA. Okay, great. Well, there we go. We've now looked over the whole grid, which helped me find my mistake and finish it off. And I mean, I would not say I completed the grid using only the downs, but I made it pretty far. I guess all but a mistake to be clarified, to be corrected at the end. So there we go. But it did take me a while. I have to admit that. And I'll be back tomorrow for the Wednesday crossword, which we will solve normally. Do consider subscribing to the channel on YouTube if you've been enjoying these videos, and you'll be notified about tomorrow's. And of course, you can also discuss these puzzles in the Daily Solve Discord chat server, a nice friendly nice friendly chat channel, Discord chat server linked in the description field underneath the video. Let me know how you fared with this puzzle yourself. I assume you didn't solve it in this manner, so how was it as an ordinary Tuesday puzzle? Always curious to know in the comments or the Discord. Anyway, join me tomorrow for the Wednesday puzzle, which I'll solve normally, but until then, please do have an excellent remainder of your Tuesday. Take care.